Jamal Niaz here for Seconds Out with Brian Rose. We just had the Anthony Fowler Rose press conference. What do you make of that?
I think he's going to be confident. He's got to be confident, but so am I. I'm in the shape of my life. I'm going into this fight with absolutely nothing to lose. A lot of people think I'm finished, including Anthony. You know, he's actually said that himself. So nothing to lose. You know, I know what I've got left. I'm going to prove it on Friday night. I'm going to prove a lot of doubters wrong.
Is that like a different firing when you say, people have been saying that you might be finished and you've been talking about being this match, and you've been saying if you lose this, retirement talk could be there. But then on the equals side, it's a massive fight for Anthony as well. If he loses this, he's got to go right back to the drawing board again.
Of course. I mean, I don't know where he goes if he loses this, because people are saying I'm finished, and he's lost to a prospect. So if he loses to me, where does he go? If I lose, it's game over. It's simple as that. You know, I'm not going to be taking fights for money, and no, I'm not taking this fight for the money. I'm taking it because I really believe in myself, and I really believe I'm going to go out and win this fight. I wouldn't be stood here if I wasn't. But it's easy because everyone's got me as an underdog, so it's easier standing up here. It's easier trying to convince people because they've wrote me off anyway. So it's a lot easier being the underdog rather than going to a fighter favourite. There's no pressure on me. I know where I go, win, lose or draw. I know what I'm doing. He doesn't.
He's saying that he's a different fighter since that Fitzgerald loss. Now, do you think that he's actually learned from overlooking Fitzgerald? Do you think that he's overlooking him?
I don't know how much he can learn in 12 weeks. He's 28 years old. I believe he's reached his level, which is a good level, by the way. You know, he could fight for a world title. He could certainly win a British title. I'm not saying he's poor, because he's a good fighter, a hell of a good fighter, but I do believe he's reached his level, and that was against Scott Fitzgerald. I think he rose to the occasion and he came off short. He's just not ready for someone like me. He's getting me at the wrong time. If he'd have got me 2 or 3 years ago, it would have been a little bit different. But he's getting me now, which sounds mad because I'm older, but I've had 2 years out of the ring, and it's done me the world of good. I went to America for 8 weeks. I was sparring with tough Mexicans over there. I had it hard over there, and when I come back, I just know I've got what it takes to get back to the top.
Do you think, based on the fact that you are obviously a more experienced fighter, you've been toe to toe with some of the toughest in there, and that was probably the first time that Anthony did go toe to toe with someone, and he didn't come out on top. Do you feel like that gives you an edge as well, whereas you've experienced both sides of the coin and you built from that?
Of course, he'll have that seed of doubt in his head. When it gets tough, the 6th, 7th, 8th round, he's going to have them feelings that he got in the Fitzgerald fight. That's why it's always important that you come back off a win, and I've always done it myself. I mean, when I lost to Carson Jones, I had to fight him straight away because I couldn't sleep at night, and maybe he feels the same, but I think this is too much too soon after the Fitzgerald fight. It could work both ways for him. He could be driven and motivated to the point where he's going to win the fight because he's motivated, or it could work the other way and the pressure could get to him, and I believe he hasn't got the experience to cope with the pressure that he's going to have on Friday night. It's in his hometown. He's fighting someone that's 4 levels above him as a pro. Forget the amateur experience, forget what I've done recently. But what you got to remember is I fought for a world title. I fought in New York. I fought for 10 title fights. I've been there and done it. And that's what I'll tell on Friday night.
So do you feel like the weight is off your shoulders in this one, and all the pressure's on this side?
Totally. This has been the easiest build-up for me going. I'm enjoying training. I absolutely love being in the gym. It's just fun. I'm enjoying it. There's no pressure on me. It's different now.
And if you were to get the win, where would you see your career going from now?
I think if I got the win, rather than Anthony, he'd probably stay, where he is defending maybe that WBO Intercontinental title. But I wouldn't want to keep that WBO Intercontinental title. I probably wouldn't want to fight for the British. I wouldn't say no to the British, but I've got one of them at home. I want to fight for a final eliminator for a world title. I might be being optimistic, but you've got to be. and stranger things have happened in boxing. If I pull this off on Friday, I'm a big enough name to go and fight for a world title again.
How do you visualise the fight going in terms of the style of match?
I think early on it could be a bit cagey. I mean, he could run out and try and blast me out early, but if he tries to do that, he'll tire quicker. I believe he's going to tire 6th, 7th, and then I'm going to take over the fight. I'm going to win convincingly on points or a late stoppage, but you never know. I might catch him early on, and he'll probably say I can't punch, and he's never knocked anyone out in his life or whatever. But it's different this time. I'm a different animal. I'm still a lion, but I'm a different animal.
It's a brilliant fight, and I can't wait for the main event on Friday.
Yeah. Thank you. Cheers.